owned by an individual or entity that is a force based on the law but not getting compensation directly and used for the state needs for the greatest prosperity of the people. Indonesia is the largest e-commerce market in Southeast Asia. Indonesia online sales reach 1.1 billion or higher than Thailand and Singapore. Indonesia e-commerce market has potential emerging grow faster, especially with the largest population, capital, and gross domestic product among ASEAN countries. President Joko Widodo said in 2014, e-commerce sales reached $2.6 billion of total retail transactions. In fact, e-commerce can help 56 million small medium enterprises which have contributed around 55% of GDP. And then, e-commerce market on 2022 predicted $55 billion to 65 billion or 808 trillion to 955 rupiah. This means by 2022, Indonesia e-commerce market value will grow at 8 times at $8 billion.
Going of e-commerce would be effect on the tax that government around the world will collect in the future. The traditional tax system are not well suited for the new economy because they attribute income and primary tax collection to the jurisdiction of the seller of a product or services. However, e-commerce for the sales transactions are perceived to have greater flexibility in their income shifting and tax planning. Indonesia plans to require online merchants to own tax identification numbers starting this year. Part of efforts to improve revenue and compliance in the fast-growing e-commerce industry. The government wants to improve tax enforcement, but they don't want to scare the existing and future startups. Instead of the startup collecting tax, their merchant will perform self-assessment on the area. While India already implementing the equalization levy rules for the tax e-commerce. In case of domestic tax, entity based subject to foreign tax in India is subject to a levy of 6% of the gross value of issuing business-to-business transaction that exceed some extent, with regulation that plan to minimize tax avoidance.
The blockchain is a digital data storage system consisting of many servers. In a blockchain technology, data created by one server can be replicated and verified by another server because the nature of the network is peer-to-peer. Blockchain user can also avoid errors fraud which can occur due to data modification or hacking. It's a block on the system interrelated and if there is an atom to protect it by cryptography and interconnected so that it's make a network. Blockchain makes the company to move forward with the exchange of valuable information such as money, assets, and other financial data. It's time for the government to begin to see that potential that can be utilized from this technology. One of the crucial sectors that can maximize this technology is taxation. With a single identity, the government that has legitimate access under the law can monitor the economic activities of taxpayers.
Okay, for the taxation, blockchain brings more beneficial in several ways. First, blockchain distributed the ledger that makes it easier to track the flow of transaction and identifying of all involved parties, rather than we use traditional transfer pricing that heavily relied on intra-firm documents. The second is, on traditional transfer pricing, the intra-firm agreements are executed manually, but blockchain was step ahead. Blockchain means the agreements are written into self-executing smart contract. Okay, the third one is all movement on the blockchain are time-stamped and cryptographed sealed, eliminating the possibility of tampering. Rather than we use traditional transfer pricing, is high risk of falsification of transaction documents. The fourth one is each information is stored on the blockchain and visible to the parties that have access to the blockchain. But its contrast with traditional transfer pricing, the entire system is heavily reliant on the paper documents and data stored on many servers to track the supply chains. The last one is tracking of e-payments is ERP based, but it's different with blockchain, which is highly innovated. The payments are executed by smart contracts if it meets the specified conditions. In UK, they want to approach regulating cryptocurrency in the same way regulate the other areas of the financial technology sectors. From David Rowe, the UK Treasury Deputy Director for Banking and Credit on the 4th of July. Okay, to utilize blockchain technology, the government, especially the tax authorities, must be able to anticipate the change brought about by this blockchain technology. Because blockchain technology through a multi-server data storage system protected by cryptographs can record any data checks that occur. And also, blockchain can minimize and making transaction through tax online more transparent. The main advantage of tax online user is the existence of transparency and impossible to do fraud. Okay, blockchain implementation by tax online expected to increase of some new taxpayers, both the business of the top as well as small medium enterprise. Finally, the trust of e-commerce to grow in Indonesia will be increasing and many tax revenue from new taxpayer entity base come to the government. So, what are we waiting for? Indonesia should implement blockchain on their taxation system as an opportunity in the digital era.